Fight.
What is up, YouTube? It is your boy JoeWo, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the best controller settings hands down to get you guys more wins and higher kill games. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Now, I have people ask me all the time, Joe, what controller do you use? In case you guys don't know, I am sponsored by Scuff Gaming, and I do use the JoeWo PS4 Impact, which has 4 paddles on the back and is a PS4 Scuff. Now, if you guys have an Xbox or like PS5 or even PC only, they have all the options, and they have the JoeWo faceplates and obviously the JoeWo controllers, which kind of biased, I think they're the best. All right, so let's get straight into the controller settings here. That's going to be the best settings for you guys, obviously with season 4 right around the corner in like 4 days. This is going to help you guys play way better. So let's get into it. Obviously, I do not play flipped L1 and R1. I just like shooting with my R2 and L2, but some people, that's kind of all preference, and a lot of these settings will kind of be a lot of preference for you guys. So if you guys feel more comfortable with certain things, that's okay too, but this is just kind of how I set things up. Controller vibration, always turn that off. I see some people still having it on. It does come on by default, but definitely make sure to turn this off. This is gonna hurt your guys' shots a lot. Now, dead zones input, because I see a lot of people asking me, Joe, you have a lot of stick drift change controllers. You guys have been bamboozled into thinking that stick drift is bad. I personally like stick drift on my controller because, one, it does activate rotational aim assist a little bit at times, but that's not why I use it. I feel like my shot is way more consistent on 0-0 dead zone. Now, the reason I can do this is because I have 4 paddles on the back of my controller, which I use for sliding, jumping, plating, and running, meaning that my right thumb is never off of my right thumbstick, and my centering, so where my crosshairs are in game, are always where I want them to be. In my opinion, again, I have no data to back this up. This could be a straight placebo effect, but in my opinion, if you put a much higher thumbstick, the more you have to move your right stick, the higher dead zone you have. That's going to mean that could cause input where you aren't used to it, right? So if you have a 8 or a 10 dead zone, there's gonna be times where you can move your right stick and your aiming is not gonna actually activate until you hit that certain threshold for dead zone. In my opinion, that's gonna cause a lot of inconsistencies in your aim and in my aim, which is why I play on 0-0 dead zone. Now for my left stick, I have my left stick minimum on 0, obviously to activate tac sprint as quick as possible. And I have also the max on 45, because on 45, then I don't have to actually push my left stick all the way to the top and cross a certain threshold to actually activate that tac sprint, so I can get those quick jittery movements and be finessing teams. Now onto the aiming settings here. I'm actually on 7.7.1. If you guys watch my previous videos, I was actually on 10.10.85, and my shot has been way better since switching back to 7.7.1. I don't even know how it happened. It actually happened on accident, and I kind of was like, why does my sense feel weird today? It actually went back, but I was actually switching out graphics cards, and my settings got reverted back to my Warzone 1 settings, or the Caldera settings, and then I played on 7.7.1, and I played on it for a couple days, and I was like, something feels weird, and I didn't even realize that I went back to my old settings. If you guys will see in the gameplay after this, I am freaking beaming now. Now again, if you guys feel more kind of smooth and feel more comfortable on a higher sense, do that, but I would not recommend going anything above 10.10 in my opinion. Obviously your FOV comes into play there. I play on max FOV, but I wouldn't go above 10.10 at all, because your shot, in my opinion, will be shaky. I'm on 7.7.1. I would say if 7.7 feels too fast, I would do 6.6.1, but that's my go-to sense. Now down to aim response curve type, I am on dynamic. This is gonna set to standard. If you are new to the game, make sure to switch this to dynamic. This is gonna make your aim assist feel the most sticky, and with rotational aim assist the most responsive, which is super important. I don't touch any custom sensitivity zooms. I feel like that just doesn't really help a player, in my opinion. Of course, your target aim assist type, obviously I'll always have this on. I see a lot of people saying to switch to Black Ops. That has been debunked, in my opinion. Default is the best. Default and dynamic is the go-to aim assist for all pro players. It is the absolute, just the best aim assist that you're gonna get. Make sure to do this. Black Ops, I think, is straight placebo. It may have been better in a previous COD, but now definitely default is the best. All right, for the automatic sprint here, I do have on my automatic tactical sprint. And obviously for slide, maintain, sprint, I used to have this on, but now I have it off. If you guys are experiencing dead slides, this is probably the setting. Make sure to have this off. And obviously, because of Season 3, there was a bug with the automatic tack sprint. Some people went back to automatic sprint or off. To save your thumbs and to save your joysticks, make sure to go back to automatic tactical sprint and turn slide, maintain, sprint off, because that does cause some dead slides. Obviously, grounded mantle, I have this off. Automatic airborne mantle, I have on partial. So this is going to grab onto a ledge in case you guys are falling, but obviously I just spam my jump paddle anyway, so that doesn't really kind of change much. Now, slide and dive behavior. Recently, I switched to hybrid, which is 100% a cheat code for controller. I was on slide only. Slide only is obviously the most responsive slide cancel, but you cannot dive. When you're playing big map, obviously trying to dive, diving definitely helps you out a lot, and if you can dive parachute, that can get you to glide to certain roofs, to certain buildings, which is very, very important, and it definitely helps you finesse if you're diving down a hill and things like that. Hybrid is the wave. Now what hybrid is basically it's normal slide only, but if you're holding in your left stick and you try to slide, you dive. Now this is gonna take a little bit to get used to. It took me like over a week, to be honest, because I straight death grip my controller and I was diving on accident all the time, but I got used to it. You guys should definitely switch to this and get used to it because it's very, very good. Now going down through here, these are the pretty standard settings. Sprinting door bash, obviously as you're running through doors, you're just busting through the doors. Pause. Pretty standard settings here. Weapon mount activation, I have my ADS and my right stick in. That's to mount. Weapon mount exit delay, I'm pretty sure as default this is set to medium. Make sure this is set to instant, as then if you're mounted up, you can instantly get off a mount and keep re-engaging into a fight or be pushing up. Make sure to have that. I personally have my tactical stance activation off. I think tac stance in this game is absolutely pointless. Obviously, there is some good tac stance builds and things like that, but overall, tac stance, in my opinion, is absolutely pointless, so I just have it completely off. Prioritize interact is obviously opening up chests, things like that. That's going to be very, very key. Grabbing loot, because obviously prioritize reload is not going to help you when you're looting and things like that, or trying to finesse through buildings. But prioritize interact is very, very important. Armor plate behavior, apply all. Obviously, that's an OG setting right there. For the akimbos, I have this as paired. As you can see, each weapon is fired together using the same input. So you can just hold down your R2 and that's going to be shooting both guns at the same time. Talking really fast, just copy these settings, you'll be grooving. Now real quick, this is gonna matter for your controller settings under graphics and view. I personally play on 120 FOV, so that's gonna be the max zoomed out it can possibly go, and I do have my ADS field of view unaffected. Now if you guys go over 80 FOV, if you switch it to independent, it's gonna zoom in your gun every time you ADS, and it's gonna make your gun look like it has a lot more recoil. So make sure this is unaffected. It's gonna help your shot be more consistent and not have a lot of visual kind of shot shake and a lot of recoil on your guns. Next, weapon field of view, I have this set to wide. It's gonna make your gun look smaller on your screen. You're gonna see more enemies and see a lot more stuff. And your gun's gonna look like it has less recoil also. Very, very important. Make sure you have world motion blur, weapon motion blur off, film grain on 0, and first person camera movement on least. You don't want any visual shake or anything on your screen. Now, if you guys made it this far, make sure to stick around for the gameplay because you guys will see how insane my shot is on my new sensitivity. It's an absolute Rebirth masterclass of a game. If you guys enjoy it and if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe down below, smash that like button. And I want to know down below, what is your guys' PR so far with the new Warzone and Rebirth Island? That being said, let's get into it. Hopefully I am moving this month.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Fingers crossed this month, baby. We did get pre-approved for a loan and stuff. And now, yeah, comes the fun part of house shopping and stuff, so that's what I'm trying for right now.
Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
We located the rest of them. Squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
What are these loadouts?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Nah, bro deserves what?
Enemy buy station incoming.
I didn't see it, so it doesn't count.
Confirmed, and we located the rest of them.
Bro deserves prison time for whatever the heck these are. Which had a single fire.
We located the rest of them.
Sure.
Deployed a buy station. Gas is closing. Enemies dropping into the AO.
The fact that I almost lost that is crazy.
Remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh. Put your mind away, man. What? Say something crazy. That's...
Got a loadout drop inbound. Hostiles deployed. Loadout drop headed your way. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
Please.
Confirmed. We located the rest of them.
I get sent to the back, guys. I'm getting off
25
fire.
left.
I'm here, brother. Let it happen, brother. Oh.
Marking the rest of them. Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemies are... Watch the skies. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
I'm here, brother.
Get hunting.
Yo, we're kind of grooving here. I'm not gonna lie. One shot. Oh, I got him. Got him. What? Got him.
Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Oh.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them.
I'll grab another loadie if I don't mind. Respectfully, of course. Of course, no pressure though, you know.
Kill.
We are shooting it now.
That squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
We are shooting.
Down.
Poor guy's getting farmed over and over. Can't even get his loadout. My bad, man. My bad, man. We are actually frying. Alright, I'm kind of bored up here now. Ain't running out of ammo. Whoa. Oh.
Sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Uh-oh.
Confirmed, and we located the rest
Like a last shot circles right there.
Gas is moving. Fire sale's done. Prices are back. 9 left. Keep the pressure on. Enemies dropping into the AO. Operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps.
Hey.
Gas is inbound.
Hostile airstrike near your location.
I'm hearing someone. One v4, go. 1v4.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Go res your boys. Jump off and res your boys. I dare you. Love it. Love it. Great plays, brother. Love what I'm seeing out of you, man. Love it, man. Good plays.
Get him going, bro. Get him going. Yeah, he's cheating.
Get him going, man. Get him going, man. Res the boys. It's a breakdown.